Hey guys, sorry for anybody that watched my other video. I'm going to go ahead and do another video because it seems to me that anything that I do longer than 14 minutes locks up for me. So I'm going to try to run through these a little quicker this time and not have as many ums and pauses and different stuff as I have. Try to get it in under 14 minutes. So yeah, I'm sure that'll make everybody happy. So yeah. So first off, I got the new previews, which has got this sweet Dark Horse tribute cover thing going on, which I really like. So many good things that have come out of Dark Horse. Um, I wish that X would come back. I really miss that series, and that cover kind of made me think of that. But then my comics, I got Strayer #3, Justin Jordan from Aftershock Comics. Really enjoying the art on this book and everything about it. Um, story about this guy who's a strayer, which is basically like a convoy guard or something like that, and this little girl who's like a necromancer. All the necromancers are supposed to be dead in this world, and now there's people out to hunt. He has to defend her, and their back and forth is just, man, crazy freaking good. Love Justin Jordan. Tamber Bulleman's color. Juan Gideon's art on that book is just freaking awesome. I got Boisterous #2. This funny book. Guy's got a time travel machine, finds out that dinosaurs are delicious, opens up a restaurant, and starts serving dinosaur, and everybody loves it. Um, I said it before, man. I really like books that have little recipes in the back that have something to do with what's going on in the book. Starve does that too, which is cool. I got X #2. I dropped most of my Black Mass titles because of the fact that they can't seem to get out on time, which really annoys me because, when you got 6 months between issues, it's really hard to keep up with the storyline. But X is one of the titles that I'm going to keep. God Killer. If they ever give me another issue of Transference, I will really be happy about that. But yeah, man, X is pretty interesting, man. Like a whole like Mindscape story, which has been pretty cool. Red Sonja #3. Really like what Marguerite Bennett's doing with this book. Um, I didn't think after Gail Simone that I was going to be all that into Red Sonja because I never really had before. But I like how she kind of merges the old like warrior Red Sonja with Gail Simone's more like comedic um, type of Red Sonja. I mean, just really, really enjoyable. Uh, I can't say that I'm a crazy fan of the art on that book, but the story is just, man, so good. Got Hellcat. Um, so, Kate Leith is leaving this book, I think, at issue 6. So, I'm going to have to see how I feel about continuing to pick this book up. I really love Brittany Williams' art in this book. Megan Wilson's colors are freaking just amazing. But I love Kate Leith. So we'll see whenever she gets off that book what exactly I think about it. I got #1 on Delete from Devil's Due Comics. This is the new Jimmy Palminotti series. I love Jimmy Palminotti. So, yeah, looking to check this out. I like how everything in this book is very, very much like the art style, like the Juan Gideon in Strayers, how everything is big and bulky. I really like that art style. And, anybody that's watched my videos for any length of time knows how I feel about hair. And I really like the way the hair is done in this book. So, yeah, we'll check Delete out, see what's up. Got Wayward #15. Always love the covers on Wayward. This series has been awesome. The first arc was kind of its thing. The second arc was kind of its thing. This third arc has kind of been its own thing, but kind of merging the two. And it's all going to kind of culminate in this issue 15, I think. So, yeah, can't wait to read that. I got issue 1 on Godzilla Oblivion. Really like Joshua Falkov, Chinchilla. I believe is his name, which is doing the art on this book. He does the art on Hellbreak. And so, yeah, man, you put a good team on Godzilla, and I'd be more than happy to pick it up. So we'll check that out. Got Outcast number 17. Man, Outcast is finally going somewhere. You know, it was a real slow burn, but now I feel like we've got all the pieces in place, and it's really starting to go somewhere. I see that the devil guy is back in this issue, and the Reverend is kind of losing it. And so, yeah, really can't wait to check that issue out. I got Daredevil. Um, so I dropped Daredevil, not because I don't like Daredevil, but because the Garney's art on this book really doesn't appeal to my type of what I like about art. And the villain in this Ken Fingers guy, I don't really get him, and I don't really understand why he needs this blind spot sidekick other than as like a substitute for Foggy. So yeah, I'm probably going to continue to get like one or two more issues of Daredevil just to see, but I believe that for now I'm going to be off of Daredevil. I got Drax, number 5. This is another series that I'm probably going to drop. Colin Bunn's fixing to leave this series, and so it's just going to be CM Punk doing this book. I really like Scott Hepburn's art, and I want to continue to support his art because it's just freaking amazing. But you know, I'll check it out and see on Drax. Good thing about like Marvel and DC is that my comic shop has always got them on the shelf. So if I want to continue to read it and it not be on my file, you know, that's cool. I got Oh Hell number 1 that I'm not really sure who this book is from, but it looks a little bit like Morning Glories or The Woods or something like that to me. So yeah, really curious to check out and see what's going on with that. I really like how simple this cover is, and I'm curious what's up with this thing on her hand here. Cry Havoc number 3. Love these numbered covers on Cry Havoc, the way they contrast against each other. And yeah, this book has really been good. Loci Spurrier, Ryan Kelly's art in this book has been really good. Got Last Contract, Ed Breslin's story, man, just dark and gritty. You know, Hitman wants to get out of things, and they just won't let him out, so he's going to go and show them how they did it old school. Just been really, really good so far, man. This is 3 of 4. Just one of those things, man, that I look forward to every month. Probably one of my like top 6 titles that I look forward to every month on that Last Contract. Venus, this is the last issue of Venus. Kind of glad this is over, but really want to see how it, you know, how they wrap it up. I hope it has a good wrap up because that series has kind of been stringing me along a little bit. Humbug, number 4 of 5. I don't know how 451 does their titles, but I really hope that there's a couple of these titles that they continue into another miniseries. I really enjoyed Humbug. I really enjoyed Self Storage. Sunflower, that series can end and I'll be cool, but I really need Humbug and Self Storage to continue over into, you know, a longer series. Welcome Back, number 6. Yeah, so everything about this book I really, really like. The last couple of issues have really been great. Sabella's story has been awesome. I can't wait to see what Clara Rowe does with Birds of Prey because her art style is just freaking awesome. She draws women so good. Can't wait to see what she does with Birds of Prey. But Welcome Back, man. Been a pretty decent title. Blackjack Ketchum. Kind of like Six Gun, but with time travel. My only knock on this book is that there's not a lot of dialogue. It mainly is the story told with art, which is cool. It's, you know, really been a great story. The art is great, but, you know, I'm hoping that that's a limited series. I'm not really sure on that, but I'm kind of hoping that that's going to be like a 6, 8 issue series. Would be awesome. I got Clandestino #2. This will be the last issue of Clandestino that I get. I wasn't a huge fan of #1. I think the art is pretty freaking sweet. It reminds me a lot of the art in Empty Zone. But yeah, this was not my favorite #1 issue from Black Mask so far. And so yeah, it's been like I think 3 or 4 months since I got a Clandestino. So yeah, I got Second Sight #2. Second Sight from Aftershock. Been a pretty interesting book. The colors on this book are amazing. The art, not so much, in my opinion, but it's not bad. The story has been pretty freaking interesting. Can't wait to read this #2, get a little more information. We didn't get a whole lot of information in issue 1, so Gingerbread Man, I don't have anything to say about this. The first issue I thought was horrible. I hear from my comic guy that this one isn't any better, so yeah. Voltron, Out of Ashes. I dropped this series. Makes me sad. I love Voltron. I love Colin Bunn. But Blackie Shepherd's art and everything, there's certain things, man, that are just amazing. And then when I see things next to them, I just wonder how that can be the same person drawing that. You know, just I really, really wanted to like this series, and it just didn't get me where I wanted. Gutter Magic #4 or 5. This is a series that I'm probably not going to finish reading, but since it's 3 or 4, I'm going to go ahead and pick up the issues, and maybe later on somebody will be happy reading that series. My free variant I got was Civil War, the Scotty Young variant. I think the Scotty Young variant is pretty freaking cool. Then I picked up the first 2 trades on Copperhead. I was waiting for a hardcover to come out on Copperhead, and if a hardcover comes out, I may still buy it. But yeah, I just couldn't wait to read it. I really loved Golglowski's art in Dark and Bloody that I read. And so, yeah, I just really want to go through and check that out. And then I got Nimona, because all you guys talk about how good this is. I like Lumberjanes. I like Noelle Stevenson's, art and everything. So, yeah, I'm really curious to see what's up with this Nimona, man. Everybody that I've seen that's talked about this or reviewed it has talked about just how awesome it was. So, yeah, that should be a sweet freaking read. But, yeah, that's about all I got. I managed to get it under 14 minutes, so hopefully it won't lag like it did on me last time. And I'm going to get off here and get around to read some books.